Live on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, here we are. Everyone, this is a one-off special. Sitting in my home, a little bit of a balagan with the Purim energy in the world right now, here in Efrat, in the Holy Land, and please God, coming tonight in Yerushalayim, Shushan Purim. But right now we are in the day of our weekly Emuna class, Tuesday, Real Tuesday. So before I go quickly live, let's put on the audio as well. And I put it, here it is. So we're going to have the audio too. You guys are making me work, thank God, even on Purim. But then this is Emuna Global. The focus of today's class is Emuna Global. Make sure you guys see me. Give a heads up on the Instagram flow. Yes, everyone can see, thank God. Baruch Hashem, special energy in the house. We have the opportunity every year to share a special light of Mordechai and Esther. We light of the Tzaddikim, light of Rav Shalom Arush. We have, thank God, the attitude of gratitude here in the house. We have the Jordan Air because we're flying. It's always beyond what we can accomplish in this world, thank God. And everyone together can do that. So let's go with the class, starting now also on the Breads of Israel podcast. We'll upload it there shortly. And I want to give a big thanks to everyone, especially my father, for hooking me up with this awesome suit. And much love to everyone. Let's get into some of the teachings of Purim. So right now, whoever's out there listening and is in the Purim flow or after Purim, we're going to learn a little bit about drinking. As it says in Chazal, Chayv Inshi L'Ufsamei Puriye. This is Torah Wellsprings Purim. You can read it on page 16. A person is obligated to be happy with drinking on Purim. L'Ufsamei isn't a very common word. It's written only a few times in Shas. Yes, Chayv Inshi L'Ufsamei. Guys, it's an obligation to get happy, to get shikah, to get drunk. But let's read the provision. Interestingly, the Gemara used B'sumei twice on the same page. Megillah, Zayin, Amud Beis, on the second side of Megillah in Daf Zayin, Daf 7. Yeah, the seventh Daf on the second side is used with two different translations. The Gemara says on Purim there's a mitzvah of B'sumei to drink wine. A few lines above, the Gemara says Ravachal B'sumei Shchichi. Person always has room to eat something sweet. One of the translations of Levusume is sweet. The Gemara tells us one Purim, Abai came to Mari Bar Mar's home to deliver Mishloach Manas, which we just did now here. Baruch Hashem, after the Megillah, the night and the day already. I hope you guys heard the Megillah. In the rest of the world, you'll be hearing it soon, hopefully. And the opportunity to hear Megillah, night and day. The light of Megillah's Esther, the light of our Neshama is shining bright, thank God. And let's join together and fill that light together in an uplifted way that we just had. The Pesume Nissim of Purim, thank God. Everyone should join together in a real way and realize a special light is available every year. And it could be so bright sometimes that we might even need to put on our glasses, the Simcha, the Sosim Vikar, and just to be able to deal with this tremendous fire that's going. And that's the Besume, the sweetness. And we have also the Matanas Yivanim. Everyone hopefully gave some tzedakah. We can partner Emunalive.com. Make sure that it goes to Rav Arush and the unbelievable, awesome institutions of Chutz Chesed. Check out some of the dancing of Rav Arush online. We put together with this video on Facebook and other places and YouTube platforms. Baruch Hashem. And we have the idea. So it says it's Besume, to be sweet. So now we're going to have the Sudas Purim. That's coming up also. All the mitzvahs, the Daled mitzvahs of Purim. We're alive right now. It's all happening. The Gemara tells us one Purim, Abai came to Mar's home to deliver Mishloach Manas. Abai said he didn't feel hungry when he came to Mar's house. Yeah? 1 minute. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're good. What happened? Yeah? He said, Mari Bar served him 60 plates with 60 types of cooked dishes, and Abai ate them all. The final course was pot roast. And Abai said he had a great appetite. He even wanted to eat the dish. The Gemara says, this is, as people say, the poor are hungry and they don't know it. Or is it, as people say, one can always find room for sweets. Yeah, this is something awesome. One can always find room for sweets. We're all in that capability. The Sume has two translations. It means sweets and it means happy through wine. Yitzhak Lev connects the two. Gemara and explains if one is Besume Pepuriye, happy with wine and Purim, Revachal Besume Shchichi, he Revach Salah and salvations. And we have Besume in his life, have sweetness in his life. The Yomim says Besume is Roshi Tevus for Samach Mefachtech Besari Mishpatech Yerosi. My flesh bristles from fear. I'm afraid of your judgment. This is the hint of what you drink. Wine, yain, niknas yain, Yotz the Sod, comes out the secrets with Yiras Shamayim. It goes together. Yeah, I know what's happened with the YouTube. It's getting labeled. Let's make sure it's staying. There we go. Oh yeah, an angle. Yeah, and now we're really drinking, guys. Getting labeled, getting to the side. It's like a Purim dick. Okay, additionally, that implies that from this mitzvah, one can attain Yiras Shamayim. The Mishnah says, Mashkin Meshrotin, he gave the animals drink to water before we slaughter them. This is because it's easier to skin an animal after drink. To explain that skinning an animal is kin to a human being, showing his animalistic nature and attitude. Now, to explain Mashkin by drinking Purim, one sheds his animalistic self and becomes a more spiritual being. This is the whole idea that we've been talking about every week, the united souls with Soulful, to connect and strengthen the soul level. Something we all need to do. All of us need to strengthen that soul level, become more spiritually focused. That's the energy that we go into Purim, go into the new year that's beginning, according to Rabbi Nachman, the idea that this every Purim we begin again. It's a fresh start. Yeah? Everyone, I love the YouTube. It's like, woo! It's gone. It's already had a bit too much to drink, I think. Yeah? So let's go ahead. Purim is like Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, we go beyond nature with fasting, and on Purim, we go out of nature with eating and drinking, says the Sfas Emes. So it's Heilige Avodah Purim today. Holy, holy, holy. Everyone should get healing and prayers. There's beautiful prayers on how we should drink. I'm about to go say it now. The prayer from Shalom on drinking wine. I only had a little bit just to get going, but we're going to hopefully bring that tefillah to what we're doing. Baruch Hashem, we have the opportunity online every year and every week to experience the light of Emuna going global. It's something which, thank God to you guys who follow us and share, are bringing that light of Monach and Esther, the light of the Tzaddikim, the light of Purim, the light of Adel Yoda, the Einon Mavado, the light of truth, into the world, the Simcha, the Sosan. This is the kind of energy we need to have with us, everything we're doing. And let's just see what's going on the live feed over here. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, see, you can hear it's working, everything's cool. So leave some messages, leave some love, whoever's out there watching. A new light, share the energy. And remember, Emuna. What's Emuna? That Hashem always loves me and everything will always be good and only get better and better. Baruch Hashem, I just found another one we sold out here, so now just found that was a bonus. It was in my book the whole time. So one of the things we're going to learn quickly, a new light, just so we keep that up going, keep a little bit going. And even though it's Purim, but we're most of nefesh for you guys. Everyone must make this vividly real for himself. It says the glory of the King, Rav Shalom 2:17. How much Hashem wants to assist him and save him. Remember, we learned this already. This is, imagine a father and mother whose son is growing clear alienated from them because of endless pain. Cousin tells them that he wants to return to their immediate rejoice, forget the entire past, and give everything with all their heart. That's definitely a light at Purim. Since we learned that already, we're going to go ahead now. Yeah, here we go. Page 262. When we cry out, Hashem hears. There are many ways to pray, as I say. There are 10 terms of prayer: imploring, outcry, groan, song, encounter, out of distress, calling, prostration, seeking justice, and seeking graciousness. As in the Devarim Rabbah, it's a midrash. In the course of the work of the will, remember we're developing a will, and we posted that everyone must find a little bit of time on Purim to develop more of a will. The new light, the light of the garden of yearning, garden of please God, of deep will. This is something we're developing on Adar the Rabbin, the Heilige Zman of Purim. In the course of work, we must make use of all the ways and languages of prayer and pleading. Yeah, Eli, lama zavtani. Yeah, as Esther was calling out. How an absolute outcry to Hashem is the strongest approach and the way that works, even if the person is the most abject of creatures. You're supposed to learn this from the Psalms. The face of Hashem is against those who do evil, to cut off their memory from the land. It says in Tehillim 34, 17, 19. Nevertheless, even when these wicked people who need to be cut off from the land cry out, Hashem hears and he rescues them from all the trouble. Why? Because Hashem is close to the brokenhearted. He saves the lowly spirit. The Pele Yoetz comments, how great is the power of an outcry, for it nullifies the heavenly decree. As the verse states, the face of Hashem is against those who do evil, to cut off their memory from the land. But when they cry out, Hashem hears. Meaning when a person cries out, Hashem must, as it were, accept his request, even in physical matters. Therefore it's possible to tell Hashem, you must save me. We often implies this that we learn here about an outcry to serve Hashem. So we'll just read a little bit from the Kuti Halakas, and it's in the Dharam, how Rabbi Nachman gave a talk to students on topic of the greatness of the Creator. Okay, everyone's with me? Let's go. In the midst of this holy talk about the greatness of the Creator, may he be blessed, he transitioned to speak words of encouragement in order to inspire everyone who fell from his service Hashem, no matter how low he might have fallen. Everyone, in his accordance with his situation, may the compassionate one protect us. That is because the greatness of Hashem may he be blessed, is much higher than that of Torah. On the level of Hashem, everything can be rectified, since tshuva is higher than Torah. Hear that, guys? Everything can be fixed. I asked him, but how can we attain that? People can attain this as long, says Rabbi Nachman, they do not despair of crying out, praying and pleading, but engage in crying out, praying and beseeching and so forth. And the person doesn't have to toil forever before attaining the ability to rise and so forth. It's because the essence of tshuva is crying out, calling out to Hashem. May he be blessed. As the verse says, the face of Hashem is against those who do evil. And they cry out, Hashem hears. It says on page 264, read this, guys. The holy books state that the simple meaning of this is that when these people do evil, cry out to Hashem, may he bless. Hashem hears and rescue them from all their troubles. Similarly, our rabbis of Blessed Mary said it is a good thing for a person to cry out to Hashem, whether before the heavenly day of judgment against them or after the heavenly day of judgment. Countless texts explain this, describes the tremendous benefit of crying out to Hashem, may he bless under all circumstances. Guys, you hear it? Call out to Hashem. No matter how long how low a person may be, we have Victor Miller saying that that's the nafkamina of Am Yisrael, the Korav. We call out to Hashem. That's our purpose, Yehudim. Yehudim, I said, we're moded to Hashem, we're Yehudim, we're thanking Hashem, we're calling out to our Creator to help us, to assist us in our Avodas Hashem. That is how we do it. This may be seen in the Psalms we saw on Friday afternoon. They went astray in the wilderness and they cried out. Those who dwell in darkness, shadow of death, prison of affliction, iron, they cried out. Fools because of the way they sin, they cried out. Those who go down to sea rose up to the sky, they ascended to heaven, and they cried out. The entire Psalm speaks about this. This is Psalm 107. Yeah, Baruch Hashem, we say every Erev Shabbos. The entire Psalm speaks about all of the descents and ascents experienced by those who want to come close to Hashem, may he bless. And the general advice regarding all kinds of confusion, impediments, temptation, so forth is expressed by these words. They cried out Hashem in their trouble, and he rescued them from their straits. When a person cries out Hashem, may he bless, he is great distance from Hashem. He draws upon himself the level of holiness Yom Kippur. And we said Purim is a higher level than Yom Kippur. We just heard from Rabbi Biederman's Torah, which is the level of tshuva. Understand well in practice how good it is to person to cry out. Never despair of crying out all the days of life, no matter what he undergoes. So this is the time, guys. Everyone should cry out. This is the time. Call out to Hashem. Call out with your whole heart. Call out with gratitude, with thanking Hashem. Make sure we realize that we're blessed. Yeah, for those on Facebook, just so you can see gratitude. So my good friend Dov Kram from Shirat David community here in a frat, beautiful community of Shalom Cats, all the wonderful people here. We wish them all blessing, and all the people in the world, we wish you all blessing or happy Purim. Take the energy with you, and please God be by Rosh Shalom Arush tomorrow in Yerushalayim. We'll be celebrating there, Shushan Purim. But in the meanwhile, call out to Hashem. This is the avoda. Inside is an outcry expression of perfect will. With it, you withdraw all salvation onto yourself. Hashem wants to give. You need to prepare the vessel, which is the will. And the main component is the inner one, not the outer voice. Therefore, Rabbi Nachman says, know that a person, this is in Secret Saran, know that a person cry out with a still small voice. There's a very great outcry that no one else can hear it at all, because this person does not express any sound at all. Instead, he cries out a still small voice. This is something that everyone can do. Like the commander says, there's a whisper that he heard that all the Siddiqim have, the doors are open right now. Purim, the biggest, highest level Siddiqim, Mordechai, Esther, Moshe Rabbeinu. You can go to the biggest Siddiqim right now and beseech on their behalf and have them be shliach for you, like Shlach Manas. They can be a shliach for you for Hashem and their schusim and their avodah. Not that Hashem, we're praying to them, we're praying to Hashem, but we're asking them to be shlichim, to use their schusim and to have access to the light of the Siddiqim. It's something everyone can do. That is to say, a person should imagine himself crying out. The voice that we're outcrying enter his full, and you imagine the sound of the outcry literally as an invitation in the way that people cry out should enter into this until he cries out literally on the level of a still voice, small voice, and no one else can hear it. So, and whatever is used in fire, you shall pass through fire. Then we'll get to that hopefully next time, but the concept of kashrus, of purification, has to be with fire. This is the energy. This is the energy of Purim. Getting Emuna global, we can't do it in half a sleep state. We have to have energy, guys. We have to be on fire, fire, fire. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, everyone out there, share Emuna global, make it happen. Get the Megillah, dance with the family. I've got to go because it's Purim. No more time to do this anymore. But Baruch Hashem, you check out the link. Someone know the fire is within the word. Yes, that's right. There's the Aish, the Hover, the fire that's in the soul. Every soul has a flame. It's like a fire, and it lights up other souls. And it's a fire that never extinguishes. The love for Hashem, the love He has for us. Please God, we should feel that love. Kibul v'kibul of Kavah, already accepting the Torah, renewed, fresh connection to Torah, fresh connection to our soul, to our soulmate, to our children, to our family, to all the good people in the world. Everyone should be zocher to a happy, happy Purim. Take the simcha, the joy, and everyone should be healthy and blessed with everything good, with a tremendous shefa and ashiras and everything we need. Partner now, Emunalive.com. I love you all. Just saying goodbye now. Bye, 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 bye. All the love. Keep going, keep shining, keep sharing. Thank you, everyone. You're the best. Oh, keep sharing the fire. Love it.